Alright, this is gonna be a bit different from all my other videos. Yeah, I'm gonna possibly be bringing back the just talking videos, who knows? And there's just gonna be gameplay behind. Probably some deadlock games that I play with my friends, or some just deadlock games. But yeah, I guess by the title of the video, I'm gonna be talking about college. And if you're wondering if I have a script in front of me, no, it's all gonna be just my thoughts, if anything, or like what's happening in college. I guess. I mean, right now, currently, I feel very lethargic. I feel very lazy. I feel very tired. But there are days when you just get that where you just feel lazy and you feel like doing nothing. But I'm feeling it right now. I mean, I just said that a while ago. I'm feeling it right now, very much so, where I'm just very lazy, and sometimes it's very hard to just keep going. But you know, sometimes you just gotta power through it. I always tell myself that when I'm feeling lazy, or I just go to bed, which is also an option. But yeah, college. I mean, it's all right so far. It's all right. I mean, a lot of stuff has been going on. I mean, I could talk about that story one time where it's. I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, so basically, what happened was we were doing some presentations in front. Like, it was like random presentations. The professor calls out like you had to be prepared. Basically, you had to read some stuff beforehand, and I just skimmed through everything. I didn't even bother with it, honestly. So let me make this clear, it's all on my fault. So when I was called up, it was with another person. I think it was a girl, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I was called, and I think I gave pretty decent answers. I'm not sure. I mean, the girl was way better than me, if anything. Way, way, way better than me. And trust me, I'm a fucking idiot. I procrastinate a lot. But after we were done with the presentation, I was like, oh, thank God that's over. And my initial instinct was, bam, I'm done. I can just sleep while everybody else was presenting. So that's basically what I did. And while everybody else was presenting, I think they steered off into another conversation, if I'm not mistaken. They were talking about something to do with skinny dipping, and like, of course, I was like, wait, what? What's happening? I just suddenly awoke. As soon as I heard skinny dipping, I was like, wait, what the hell is happening? And then I just woke up. I was like so surprised. Like, what are they talking about? Something about nude stuff. And I'm like, what? Why? I was having such a pleasant sleep. Or like, I wouldn't say sleep. It's more like I was just relaxing, if anything. But you know what? Yeah, I'd go more towards sleep, actually, if you think about it. Like, it was like I was more like, no, I'm over exaggerating it by saying I was snoring. All right, let me make this clear. But besides that, they were talking about like skinny dipping, and I was like, where did this? So I mean, I'm pretty sure they did that because like everybody was done with their presentations. So, and then I guess they were just talking about stuff, and I guess they switched to another topic. And then I instantly awoke, and I was like, wait, what's happening? Okay, let me make this clear. Like, I think I knew some people. Yeah, I'd say I knew some people in the class, and then as soon as they saw me like awaken, like everybody just started making jokes. Oh, now he's awake now. He's awake. Of course he wakes up at this moment. I'm like, oh man, it wasn't embarrassing. It's more like, you know what? Fine, let's go for comedic effect. No, just yeah, I was surprised when I heard that topic. All right, as soon as you start, trust me. As soon as like, imagine you're sleeping and then someone just starts talking about like skinny dipping. It's like that one video or short where you're sleeping and then you had the YouTube videos on, and then all of a sudden it just says a giant horse cock, and like you instantly awake. No, that's basically what happened with me. Like, I was just basically dozing off, slacking around, since I was done. Let me make this clear, I was done with my presentation. And like, there was not much that I mean, I could have listened to their presentations, but I was like, I guess I didn't get enough sleep uh the the previous day. And like, so I was just sleeping, and then they start talking about skinny dipping, and I'm like, bam, I'm awake. And now they just start making jokes saying like, oh, he's awake now, of course he's awake. And then there was, okay, so there was like and then some of the classmates that I knew as well, they joked to the professor like, "Oh, you know why he's awake now? It's because he removed his shirt during class, or he removed his shirt during a presentation." And is that's another topic. Or now I can briefly talk about that topic. So basically, like we were doing something like it was related to speech, not speech. It's like I don't know how to explain it to you. Yeah, it's something like speech. Like we were doing our own oral presentations. That sounds weird. We were doing our own oral presentations. We had to like make our own speech and stuff like that and go into the front and stuff like that. And yes, I made a speech and then I, for comedic effect, I thought no, not comedic effect, for like to make it more exciting, because that's what the professor said. Like you gotta have an factor. You gotta like relate with people, and I guess me removing the shirt was my relatable factor, but it was not. Now that I think about it, it was just dumb. Like I remember I removed the shirt, and then everybody just started gasping. I'm like, "Oh, is he stripping? Is he stripping?" And then afterwards, of course, as soon as I was done with the presentation, there were like just a couple of people that said, "Oh, your body looks nice." I'm like, "Don't say that, please. I think I look very fat, if anything. And right now, I'm getting a lot of weight. I think I look very fat, honestly. But that's how I see myself, obviously. But yeah, so that's why they made that joke of like, of course, he wakes up now. Since we're talking about something being naked or skinny dipping, I'm like, come on, man, let me live. Let me live. I didn't get enough sleep. I was kind of yeah. Was I stressed about the presentation beforehand? I'd say I was, because I was making like a lot of notes before my presentation. Like I was just jotting down a lot of stuff beforehand, and like, oh my gosh, it was. Oh, but yeah, that was one thing that happened during college. I mean, if anything, I've had that same professor twice now, and he's very nice. If anything, um, I remember he said he actually enjoyed hearing me talk sometimes, and I'm like, what? I'm an idiot. I j- the things I say sometimes are very idiotic. Like I don't know, like it doesn't make sense most of the time, but like, you know, I mean, also the people that was in the class with me as well, they're very nice, and if anything, we were just joking around, having fun, and trust me, I was an idiot back there. No, let me make this clear, I'm still an idiot now. All right, the things I do, I don't know, but yes, this is a change of pace from all the usual TF2 vids where I'm just talking. I'm just talking some college stuff that happened. I guess it's not even that, like, I wouldn't. It was just a experience that I remembered, or experience that that probably won't get out of my mind, if anything. But yeah, the background gameplay is probably gonna be deadlock. But yeah, I think right now I'm feeling very lethargic. But looking back on that first college experience, I wouldn't say first, but like college experience, it was very funny, if anything. So I know I may be feeling very lethargic now, and I'm looking down a lot because, God, am I tired. uh, I have some TF2 videos very much prepared, if I'm not mistaken, three, where I did some viewer loadouts. I mean, all my videos, or most of my videos lately, have been some viewer loadouts, but you know, just trying to get ahead a little bit. But um, yeah, I think I'll stop yapping there. I mean, one thing to take note from that is you shouldn't really care about a lot of things. Like, yeah, you may get embarrassed afterwards, but you know, stuff like that happens. These things come and go, and I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like the embarrassing memories that you tend to not forget. Like, I remember so many bad memories, but I want to forget them all. But it's always so hard to forget. But slowly they're going away. I mean, that type of stuff happens. But I know I can keep going. I feel very lethargic and lazy. I don't even am I using that right? Am I using that word right? Lethargic. Lethargic meaning affected by lethargy. Okay. Yep. Okay. Lethargy. I think I'm pretty sure I'm using this word right, if I'm not mistaken. Lack of energy and enthusiasm. Yeah, basically. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'll stop yapping there. I don't know. I don't know. I doing these videos every now and then is very relaxing to me. I don't know what other topics to think about though, cause oh no, this just came into my head all of a sudden. I mean, yeah, I'll stop yapping there, and the gameplay will just end abruptly. Have a great one.